the best booth over here, manufacturer booth. This is Lanzante, where they convert non-street legal race cars into street legal vehicles, such as this one. It's called brake lights over here. Here is the P1 LM with these special wheels, and if you look at the barrels are also like carbon fiber. The P1 HDK chassis number 50. Look at that. Extra vent on the front, special wheels, mirror on the side. They call this the Mad Mac. Mad Mac. I think a Rocket Bunny kit on this, what, 650 or P1? No way. That's crazy. Look at that. Insane. Wait, hold on. Run rotary. Is this a rotary powered P1 or 650? What the heck? That's crazy. Wait, it is powered by Mazda rotary. That's crazy. Rotary powered P1 GTR looking. I don't even know what this is. That's insane. Look at that. You can see absolutely everything. That looks like billet aluminum and welded together and stuff. That is crazy. Look at the exhaust. Exhaust out the side, air intake over there, and wastegates over here. Insane. Look at that turbo. Look at the specs. 200 miles per hour sideways. A Senna GTR with the F1 GTR livery with the historical paint. I don't know what year it is, but there's an F1 GTR with this paint. Look, also carbon wheels, super neon orange wheels, and this is like a fade paint from blue to orange stripe to this brown looking thing to like faded to this orange red looking thing, strawberry color, and back to actually carbon. That bottom piece is carbon. That's crazy. Windows. Good for drive-through. Center lock wheels. Dive planes are insane. So everything here is painted. These are not stickers. And with the Senna, of course, there's a P1. There's a P1 GTR in the same color as this. That's so cool. Especially going backwards because the original F1 GTR Longtail running this livery is over here. So this is my third McLaren F1 at Goodwood. This is Longtail. That's quite something. Look at that. Exhaust straight out, transmission on the bottom, you can see all that. Long tail, that means there's an extension over there. The original race car should be extending over here. Snap on. I think Larry from Ammo Detailing detailed this car for Pebble one of the years, and I think it won something. That's so cool. Center drive 4-row cage. It's basically the same car as the yellow one earlier, but this is in a Golf kind of livery. Still a timeless front end though. Looks really nice. Notice anything different with this 935? It's street legal. Outfitted with the street lights. And those are daytime running lights on the bottom, but those are like night lights. Still keeping the carbon fiber front lip. And it's a 2x2 weave. Super cool. This is a street converted street legal 935 with the turbofan wheels they kept. Check out the dashboard. Alcantara and dashboard in blue. Wing mirror is still the same. Air jack still there. Look at the back. Dude, the weaves are insane. I think these lights still work. They probably acted as the brake light still. Look at the back. The carbon. Wow. Now this is based on a GT2, so the taillights are actually tucked underneath. But what makes it street legal is that you need these reflectors over here for parking on the street. Oh, there's a little third brake light that they installed up here too. I think this is Lanzante's TNG conversion. For 930, they put a Formula 1 engine inside. Take a look over here. Oh, there's air conditioning inside. What's that? They rip apart the 930. That's kind of cute actually. And they rebuild it from the ground up with the F1 engine. Check out the specs. 1.5 liter V6 twin turbo pushing 630 horsepower. Build 1 of 3. That's a 1.5 liter engine. 1.5 liter V6 swapped. Speedtail. That is carbon, and whatever inside is also carbon. Pretty cool. Haven't seen one in this color. Saw a blue one in Connecticut. They tried making this as a homage to the F1 with the center drive, but it didn't really sell well.
remember that. Oh, yeah, it's a straight, almost straightforward. Alternative, I think. The hill at the moment. This is the Zinger. Chris Ward at the wheel. Got a run of them. And this is one of them. And you choose which engine you want. They've got a number of tag BC.
That's a 190E Evo. This is a new HWA Evo. This is like a little resto mod of the 190 Evo, but except everything is in carbon fiber. And the new 3-liter pushes 450 horsepower, V6 twin turbo engine. I think this one might be a little mock-up, but Top Gear did a little video about them a couple days ago. Oh, the wheels on the other side are different, so you get to choose from two types. You get to choose the 6 spokes, or like the Rano, like center lock looking wheel. The new Lambo flagship, the Revuelto. We saw the orange one last year, or actually 2 years ago, I think. And this one is, I think, in a matte finish, in a frozen matte finish. Right-hand drive too for the UK market. Pretty cool. I wonder how much it is over here. It's still a V12, a 6.5 V12 with 3 electric motors, so it's kind of hybridized. Very cool. The new Urus headlight just looks like a toy Honda, so let's move on. That is a cool looking Polestar, pointy. Giant brakes, a concept BST, aluminum unibody. Pretty sick. It's got like a top mounted wing, like a little clamshell looking, like the spider bubble. Very cool. It's very designed. Polestar signature taillights, kind of like the Polestar 1. That is very nice looking. The new Bentley, and these are real fishes. They are real. There's a giant fish tank here. At the BMW M booth, where they are launching the new M5, so they brought every iteration of it. We have the E28 over here, 1985. It's a very comfortable version of it. And this is the E39, the second generation, third generation, E34 the second. Third generation in Le Mans blue, mine is in Imola red, but this is like my #1 spec. Look at that, shadow chrome, not corroded, super rare. And going from this to the E60, this is the first time BMW has put a V10 is derived from BMW's Formula 1 program, so it revs up to I think 8,500 or something on a V10. And in America, this comes in manual, but for the European market, it only comes in SMG. But the cool thing about this car in Europe is that they get a station wagon. You get a V10 station wagon. The first M5, the third M5, and the fourth M5. And here is a 7th M5, the brand new M5 that was released maybe 2 weeks ago. This one is in, I think, smoke dark gray or frozen dark gray with ceramic brakes over there. Let's see. It's got no fender badging anymore, which kind of sucks. I like that. I don't like the door handles of these because it pulls like this. I prefer the regular handles. Let's get a better look here. Thoughts? I don't know. Not a fan of the light up grille, but I think it's all right. I like the fact that it's a plug-in hybrid right now, so you can, leave them quietly and not wake everyone up. Pretty cool. The only M5 badging now is back here and on the trunk. This is apparently the first public unveiling of the new M5. Check out the diffuser. Very bold interior on the show car. Someone just said this is a new M5 that weighs 18 tons, but to be exact, it's about 2,600 kilos, which weighs more than the Bentayga and the X5M, so it's a heavy car. The new X3, I don't hate it. It doesn't look that bad actually. Someone said that's fugly. It's pretty fugly, but it's not too fugly. That is cool though, M3 Touring. That's a nice looking rear end. What's that, McLaren? The new M135 1 Series hatch 4-cylinder chassis. 300 horsepower 1 Series. The back. Claw tips though, that's pretty nice, but you got the big one M135. The CSF 911. Check this out. Center lock wheels, stop tech, carbon fiber bottom end. We'll check out the interior. Do you see it? The red stuff? They used 7 Goodwood bags to make this custom interior. Look at that. Super cool. Wow. Even back to like the roll cage, the bottom, and the door cards. The little pocket. You got a little Goodwood pocket over there on the side. Recording and stuff. That is so cool. Looking at the engine, it's also done up. Easy access oil filter on the side. Pretty sick. California plates. I think this is the 3rd California car that's here. BMW? Not BMW. What is that? A 2JZ? Seems like it. Don't know my engine well. There's a cutout there for the gear suspension. Pretty sick. The carbon Kevlar finish, I think. Not sure. The timing belts over there. Massive turbo. How big that hose is, that air intake. Pretty cool. Turbofan wheels. Is that center lock? This has the Kevlar looking M2 bumper too. Pretty sick. Right drive. Drift back. Look at that cage. That's like extra reinforced. I think every drift car has 2 radiators. Look at that. There's another one back there too. The Red Bull Brothers M4 has it too, and then the S15 had it too. And there's stickers. Did a whole trunk delete. There's no trunk, just 2 giant fans. The wire are in 2 pieces. Rear cover open. Rear hatch open. You can see the engine. Exhaust. McLaren Utopia, and that is the Velour, 2024 Velour. That's what the Valkyries sound like. Gearbox click. All the whining noises. SP3 reversing as well. Center lock wheels. Hey. That is pretty cool. What is that? That's the Valiant. Fernando Alonso. It's got a special wing on it. Built in. SF90XX Spider. So you need to buy an SF90 before you are eligible for an XX. Pretty cool. Love the wing on this. So it's got a little ricey boy. That's a one-off, the SP8. And this is a Cavalcade Special 812 comp. So you have to attend a cavalcade with Ferrari in order to get this 812 comp with this paint livery. The Chinese supercar or hypercar, the Yangwei U9. And this is a BYD product. Pretty cool. It's so fast, it's so quiet. Actually very nice looking. If only this car made it into production, it would be really, really cool. And the front design queue went towards the what's the new Lotus called? The new Lotus. But unfortunately the inside didn't, and the side passageway is really cool too. That's the air tunnel. rear suspension is dope. Push the 2024 Valor, which is like, it's like the Victor, but this one's production spec. The Victor is a one-off customer car, but I think they took a lot of design cues from the Victor. I think this car is about 2 million Canadian dollars. I don't know about that. I think it's stunning, but for the price tag, I don't know. Very spacious trunk though. The Valiant, I think, is a special commission for Alonso, I think. But what's with this Ricer anime-looking wing and these little carbon fins? I don't know. Very nice interior. Look at that open transmission, blue seats. Sick. Very nice. I mean, these are design cue from the F1 car front splitter. Let's see Aston Martin Victor's engine. Massive front radiator, engines in the back, behind the front axle. You got a bus windshield wiper. Gold windshield, that's cool. But look at the interior. It's a yoke steering wheel with a wooden shift knob. Green everything interior. Wow. And back here it's a carbon tub. Ours is Victor. The difference with the Victor compared to those two cars are that the exhaust comes out the side like the ACR Viper. But the back end and the front end mostly looks around the same. Another difference is that the Victor has the 177 push-rod suspension in the back. Look at that. But I think if you look closer, the suspension is also push-rod for the front. So this is basically a rebodied 177. That's sick. The Valkyrie, my first time seeing one up close. I don't know what I'm looking at, but that's the engine. Pretty cool. Look at the cabin. You got a carbon helmet too. That's all the space you get. No space at all. Bottle for reference. Pretty cool. Carbon fiber something on the rotor. Check out the aero underneath. It's like an F1 car. There's nothing in the front but the wheels. And back here the same too. It looks like carbon. I think half the car is carbon, half the car is painted carbon. So it's good that the hood is open because you can see a color. What's it called? It's Blue Capri Lucido. The McLaren Solus GT. So this is the car that was making a lot of noise going down the street earlier. That is so cool. The McLaren single-seater. Look how it opens. Mika. Different color carbon. This is what I really want to see. The new Mustang GTD. It looks a lot better in person actually. Also a lot better with the color. This is sick. I think it's still undergoing some final testings at the ring, at the factory and whatsoever, but look at the rear suspension. That is push rod suspension for the rear in full cage. Check it out. But I guess this is also a pre-production vehicle, so there's a lot of things missing about this. Little Easter egg, so that's a first Mustang, and you get a silhouette all the way up to the newest Mustang. Something's leaving. I think he's gonna drop the suspension. Let's see. The door might have to close, but I don't know. We'll see. Oh. There it is. So that's track mode. P1, second P1 here. We got this AGTZ twin tail, this long tail looking thing. Sound really good though. I think this is a 930 turbo, but in customer spec with I think cream white or almost cream white. That's all carbon, really cool. Painted wheels, painted dotted zigzag stripes, and a very cool interior. Look at that. Painted wheels, rear cage, rear carpet, and a little ducktail or whale tail they call it. Shoes off going in, respect. That is a leather wrapped cage. So this is one of those cars that's also in gold that we see in California or something, but this one is also in white and like white and orange, kind of like the Audi Quattro colors. Single nut. Intake over there with Naka nothing more enjoying it. Got a side exit pipe with the what do you call it? That's the Formula 1 engine 930 turbo, the 1.6 liter V6. The Bugatti Bolide. Wow, that's sick. I think this was actually running on the hill climb too. Baby blue with red carbon and a lot of it black carbon. That's so cool. They brought this like track concept special thing over to Goodwood, and they're driving on the hill. Look at the back. Absolutely insane. Wow, red carbon diffuser too. Look at the dirt in this car. The production spec, Bugatti Mistral. Look, it's a little bit more round than the concept. The concept is more like pointy headlights. Interesting. Pretty cool though still. This one inspired the new Tourbillon with the giant grille. Up close with a tag turbo. Listen to that. They sound really good, the old cars. This is another 930 car that has been road legalized by Lanzante. Check this out. The new street headlights. Street legal, but still has a full cage. The Yesco Attack. Lucerne plates, surface plates, street legal car, full carbon. Super cool. You can go up close and personal with it. Check it out. That curved windshield and that wing, the chassis mounted wing. So much carbon. Even the wheels are carbon. Look at that. The wheels are, the brakes are, the wing is, the entirety of the whole thing. I think it probably has a triplex suspension too. No, it's probably inside. I can't see it. That's a third brake light. Crazy. Ghost. That's the CC850, the manual and auto Koenigsegg special. That was inspired by the original CC8. Can't believe this car has been out for 2 years already. I think it first debuted at Car Week 2022. Got the phone dial wheels. So the curved glass, a Koenigsegg special. If you look inside, the gearbox has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and auto and reverse. So you can drive this car auto if you want. You can drive this manual. But look at the doors. That's so cool. Active aero, the wing comes up when needed, doesn't come up when not needed. Looks cleaner that way. 918 E-Hybrid and powered by e-fuel. The new 992 GTS 992.2. Ceramic brakes, it's got the new fins. So this is Porsche's first attempt at hybridizing the 911. Not by making like a plug-in hybrid, but using the hybrid technology to give it like a boost in performance to like, you know, accelerate off the line or something. And I think the motor's in the front. So it's a four-wheel drive GTS. When you need a tug, the front wheel will pull you out the corner so you can accelerate out faster. 911 ST in Gentium blue. Same color as my GT4, but you know, just 3 times the price. Taycan Turbo GT in this very special purple. This car has a Visec kit, so it comes with a fixed wing over there. Front bucket seats. Little seat delete in the back. There's nothing but a carbon piece. Visec kit gets you the wing and a seat delete. So if you don't opt for the Visec cat, you get to keep all 4 or 5 seats. This is a really loud car on track that you can hear like really far away. The 2024 T50 Niki Lauda XP2. It's like a track version of that street car over there, the blue one. I don't remember if this is the same one as the one in California. They also brought over a red XP something. The rear end, pretty similar to the F1 GTR. Stunning. There's a fan in the back for some aerodynamic related things. I have no idea what that is. This is really cool. It retained the McLaren F1 3-seater layout and stick shift too, manual with exposed linkages. Very neat. I think this one revs up to like 10,000 or 11,000 in a V12, which is unheard of in today's cars. And following the F1's design, you get a lot of storage in here. The engine back here, built by collaboration with Cosworth, and the dual-strong suspension in the back as well. That's a T33 prototype, the Mule, and that's a T50. It's like a baby version of that car, but this is left or right-hand drive, not center drive. Pretty cool car, but no fan on this one. That's the Zinger. It's a 2-passenger supercar, or hypercar actually. That seating arrangement is front and rear. Carbon fiber wheels, carbon ceramic discs, green carbon everywhere. We'll look inside. Designed in California. Let's go look at the engine bay. There's a lot of bits and pieces on this car that's 3D printed with a regenerative model. Available on Autodesk. So basically, it only prints out areas where you need structural strength, and any extra unused strength pieces are not printed, so you save material. And that includes the engine bay and the structure, and even the push-rod suspension over there. You don't need material over there because there's no stress in that area. Rimac Navara is probably one of the coolest EVs today. Hypercar EVs, sorry. Look at the way it charges. You get the little flashlights. Fixed wing too. Super cool. What's that? That's Subaru, I think.
And they made the tribute, they made it in the 1960s, early 70s.
M4 GT3.
The BMW
That's a massive booth for BYD. Holy shit. That's a Yangwang U8. It's like the Range Rover or Defender competitor. Yangwang U8. And here's the Yangwang U9 hypercar. On booth. I was told the new Prelude is somewhere here, so let's go find that. There it is. FL5 in Sonic Grey, and we got the new Prelude concept. Apparently it's going to be in production soon. Or at least for the UK market. First time seeing this in person. I've only seen photos of it. Looks pretty nice. Kind of like a Prius in the front, a little bit. Very cool. It's like a lot bigger in the front and maybe no headroom. Kind of like a BRZ design, you know, a coupe design. Very neat. Finally bringing the Prelude name back. Old Prelude, new Prelude. Lotus EVs. Fun fact, these are all made in China. And these openings over here, like the one on the fender and the one up top, is when LiDAR is legal and available in all countries. Those will open up for people to use because only the Chinese cars now have those mounted up top. So if you look at like Xpeng or like Zeekr or what are the other Chinese brands, they have like a little radar thing up top, or Neo, yeah. The V-Jet in a black and gold livery, giving off some John Player special vibes. Very cool. Carbon everything. Tunnel that goes all the way back, so you can technically lock your car to a tree if you want. Oh, if only this came into production, and if it's gasoline powered. So good. Cyberster is the Roadster, and we got the Cyber GTS, which is like a hardtop of the Roadster. The Ford booth here, so small. These are mostly UK specific models, especially the Capri. But over here we got the Mustang GTD, the second one at Goodwood. This one painted in, I don't know what red, but it's a red. This one looks more production ready than the other one. At least the Mustang badge is zip tied to the grille. Pretty sick. The paint on this looks nice actually. I mean, this was also in Belgium for the 24-hour spot. Side markers for every single car. Nice wheels, clean wheels this time. You can see it's hollow over there to let the air out the top. With, I think those are the standard Mustang seats. Also available in Roy's old Bullet, but over at the back, you can see the onboard short suspension with that chassis mounted wings from up top. Very much inspired from the GT3 car that they just raced at Le Mans and came, I think, second, third, fourth place or something. It's pretty sick for a Mustang to come podium. Look at that. KTM Expo and the GT3 RS by SSR RS. Heard about this car on, I think, Mr. JWW's channel. It's like a race shop somewhere, I think in Germany or the UK that rebuilds or redevelops the 3 RSs and stuff. Zeno's new car. I don't like the headlights. I think Zenos is a Mexican car builder. Their other car looks nicer. Some American cars here. Ford GT, Cobra. UK traffic unit, the police. Very visible. Extra comfort, extra safety. That's the mobile camera team. So when they open that window, it does a speed camera and that they record your speed. Pretty smart actually. The Pikes Peak Special is actually sick. Like look at all the carbon and all the aero on this car. Aero discs. It's got a shark fin in the back with extra large wing. It's absolutely slammed in the back. Colorado plates. Taillight delete. Plates with plastic. Sick. Almost forgot about this one. This is the legendary Mercedes race car transporter. Look at that. The silver Aero or something SLR is right on the car. And the cabin is right here. Super Aero. Look how round it is. Look inside too. Plaid everything. Race car probably won everything though. It's like the race car and the truck looks exactly the same. Aero for days. And how you secure the car? Just wrap the rope around the center lock. Just like that. Max speed 105 miles per hour. Wait, miles per hour. Interesting. It's a German car, but okay.